Remember this, Sam. All girls are bi. You just need to find out if she is bipolar, bilingual, bisexual, or just a...
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we've got a clip from The Modern King about a woman who quickly regretted throwing out the divorce card. Some women act like marriage is just a tool they can use to control a man, but when that backfires, oh, it hits them hard. Let's get into it.
Well, if you're gonna play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. Also, that's very manipulative, if you know what I'm saying.
Some women really like to test their luck in relationships. They'll risk everything just to see if a guy will fight for them. But by the time it reaches that stage, most men have already checked out.
Boys, you see how your mom's completely freaking out because she thinks she's too late to check out of the hotel? And she's acting like there was a horrific car accident or her child is dying or dead. Her panic level's like this. It doesn't make any sense, right? That's what women do. They go from here to full on crazy, and it doesn't match the actual circumstance that's happening. So it's important info for you guys to learn, okay? You understand?
We live in a time where modern women are almost encouraged to act irrational, no matter what's going on. And the funny thing is, whenever someone tells them to relax or calm down, it usually just makes the situation explode even more.
I'm single as of yesterday.
So you had a man before yesterday?
For 2 years. Not gonna lie, I got an appointment come in.
Well, who?
My best friend.
You were friends with this guy while you were dating your boyfriend?
I've been friends with him before I knew my ex, I guess now.
I'm so disappointed in you, though.
Why?
You're going to go your best friend a day after breaking up with your boyfriend. That means you wanted to your best friend while you were dating your boyfriend.
It's kind of more complicated, like...
It's really not complicated, but it's way worse than it sounds. She basically kept her so-called best friend on standby as a backup while being in a relationship for 2 years. That means her best friend was nothing more than Plan B. And honestly, that's about as disrespectful as it gets.
Can we stop pretending like having a guy best friend isn't a huge problem? That's like me going to my nutritionist and saying, all right, I'm going to start the keto diet. Let's do this. I am committed to this. Let's go. And then every time I sat down to eat something, I had a pack of Oreos with me. The nutritionist looks at the Oreos like, what's up with those? Oh, these, don't worry about these. I'm not going to eat those. Oh, you're not going to eat them? So why do you have them with you? Oh, these Oreos, I done had these Oreos since before I started this diet. I love these Oreos. These Oreos are cool. Don't worry about it.
If a woman's in a relationship but refuses to drop her guy best friends, it's pretty clear she values her own feelings more than the relationship itself. That's just straight up selfish. And honestly, guys, ask yourself, why would you even want to be with someone who insists on keeping a lineup of male friends on the side? Seriously.
I have zero interest in eating them. I just like having them around. And the nutritionist be like, okay, so you ain't never had Oreos before? You don't like Oreos? No, I've had Oreos before. I just never had these ones, and I never will have these ones. Trust me, I will never eat these Oreos. And then one day that diet starts getting really hard. And you start thinking, man, I've been doing everything for this diet, but I ain't seeing no results. This diet ain't doing nothing for me. You look over and you see that pack of Oreos over there. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here?
The only flaw in that whole Oreo metaphor is that there's no non-stop texting or over-the-top jealousy when the Oreos start getting attention from someone else.
All right, I need y'all to settle the argument for me before I get a divorce. So I'm making some chicken tenders on the grill, right? It's me, my wife, her daughter, my daughter. They don't like barbecue sauce. She's furious. She's pissed off at me right now because it's something to do with the way this chicken looks. Can somebody tell me? She's like, so this is the one you made for you and your daughter, and this is the one you made for me and my daughter. And I'm like, yeah, this is why I put barbecue sauce on this one because you guys said you don't like barbecue sauce. See, this is like the last couple pieces that'll go there to make the piles just as big. But
this guy didn't just make dinner. He actually cooked 2 different meals because he knows the people he loves don't like barbecue sauce. And of course, instead of appreciating it, his wife is furious with him.
She's like, you don't see anything wrong with this. And I'm like, what should I see wrong with it? I see 2 piles of chicken. Mine and my daughters have barbecue sauce because we like that, and yours don't because you got it. What did I do wrong? Okay, real quick. Now that the rest of the tenders are off, their pile actually looks bigger, in my opinion, which I don't know. She won't tell me what is wrong. She just keeps saying, "You can't tell me what's wrong with this. You can't look at this and tell me what's wrong with this. This is one you made for us, and that's one you made for you." Like, what did I?
She knows deep down he didn't do anything wrong. But that didn't stop her from picking a fight, just for the sake of fighting. And honestly, living with that kind of drama can turn a man's life into a complete nightmare.
And a man is in a relationship for love. If he in a real, what is he in a relationship for?
You tell us that. That's a good question. What do you think men is in relationship?
Love.
Y'all said no. Hell no.
What am I getting besides somebody saying they love me?
So you think men?
What am I here for if all I'm getting is what you're saying you're giving me?
Which is the love.
What am I getting? So what am I here for? You name it.
Only in today's world would a woman ask a man a question and then say no when he gives a straight-up answer. If that's how she's going to act, guys, what was even the point of asking in the first place?
It gotta be love because there's nothing else that's coming.
Thank you.
I don't believe that though.
That's the fucked up part about it.
I don't believe that.
That's the fucked up part about what the fuck else am I getting?
That's a fact, but I don't believe that. But that is a fact.
That's the part about being delusional as a woman.
Yeah, you're right. Because you're not really getting nothing else. And if a man is really there, it's gotta be because he love you.
Thank you.
Because he don't gotta be there.
That's why I say men love unconditionally, women love conditionally.
That's a fact.
That's the truth. Like at the end of the day, I ain't getting else.
Do you feel like that's what it is for men in general?
But if a man dealing with a woman that he feel like, babe, you ain't got to do nothing. I deal with you because I love you. Nothing else. What else? Why am I doing it? Why? You're just not lucky. Right. I love you.
Right. So it's come down to love then.
What else?
And here's the sad part. What used to be unconditional love has turned into a love that's all about transactions. That's a terrible way to build or maintain any kind of relationship.
So he came home and he was like, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever, and I'm like, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm not working. And I'm just, in a month, like, it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money, and his money is our money.
An inch basically, she told him he's just a resource for her. The thought of supporting him when he's struggling is so offensive to her that she feels the need to control his money, and even threaten divorce, just because he lost his job.
Why should I spend my money paying the bills? Like, no, he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. So I had sex with his homeboy. Like, we all cool. I texted his homeboy or whatever. We went together. I met up with him. And we was chilling, we was drinking or whatever. And I started venting. I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with his friend.
She's trying to make it sound like she cheated on her husband by accident. But let's be real. She went to her husband's friend's house, drank with him, and was already planning a divorce. There's nothing accidental about that.
But things happen. Like, y'all don't understand what I'm going through. So, his friend ended up giving me some money or whatever. And he was like, babe, look, don't worry about it. Handle whatever you got to handle. Like, his friend was every single thing I desire in a man. Like, everything I desire in a man. And, ain't nobody trying to hear my side.
She actually went ahead and told her side of the story. And honestly, it's indefensible. There's a reason the wedding vows say for richer or poorer, but she clearly decided there was some fine print she could ignore.
31.
And your ex-husband did what?
He's a doctor. He's a psychiatrist.
And how long ago were you married?
Up until 3 years ago.
How much older was your husband than you?
We'll say 35 years.
So he's 53?
Currently, yes.
Why'd y'all divorce?
My husband got sick with cancer, and that changed him, and it changed the dynamics of our marriage.
Is he in remission?
Yes, he is.
And who filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
He became mentally, emotionally, and financially abusive.
He took care of you just fine up until he got sick.
Correct.
And then when he was fighting for his life, you became a snowflake.
There's this awful trend where some modern wives start resenting their husbands the moment they face a serious illness. Instead of being there to support them, they turn on them for not being good enough anymore.
Did you have to work when you were married?
No, but I chose
you didn't have to. No. You chose, but you didn't pay no real bills. You didn't have no skills. Knock it off. I'm gonna be honest, man. This is a whole mess. Even the way you're talking, it just sounds like, ugh. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
How much do you weigh?
180.
Goodbye.
Last time I saw my ex-girlfriend, she said that she loved me. We started crying in an Olive Garden, which was crazy. She called me her missing puzzle piece. That's what made me start crying. It's like a little thing that we had.
It's really awful how some women emotionally manipulate a man like that. He was clearly committed to her, yet she didn't hesitate to betray him.
3 weeks later, I found out she was with another guy.
Last time I saw Shorty, she told me I was the only man that she wanted while she wept in my chest. She was weeping in my chest and she said, "You're the only man that I want." Then she grabbed me and she kissed me like it was her last night on earth. 7 days later, she was in a relationship with another guy and told me that she didn't owe me an explanation of why that happened. Yeah.
The lengths some modern women will go to hurt men are endless. That kind of treatment can completely change a man, leaving him almost unrecognizable. But for them, it doesn't matter, as long as they get what they want.
If you wanted to be a wife in the 1950s, these are the things you would have to be able to do.
She must know how to cook, know food. She must know how to set her table attractively. She must know how to make her home comfortable and inviting. She must know the worth of labor-saving devices and how best to conserve her time and energy.
Some modern wives complain about cooking and cleaning without realizing that appliances like the dishwasher and washing machine exist to make life easier. Instead, they act like pressing a button is some kind of job that deserves a free paycheck.
She must know clothes, how to buy, and how to make them. She must face death to bring children into the world. She must raise them, care for them, and pilot them safely to the threshold of manhood and womanhood. To her husband, she must be a companion, a sweetheart, a wife, and a mother.
There's a whole army of modern women out there who would totally lose it if they saw this clip, even though there's nothing actually offensive about what's being shown.
She must stir his ambition, pull him through failure, and keep success from hurting him. She must make social contact. She must widen her own horizon and find time for culture.
In short, a wife should be kind, supportive, and caring toward her husband. But nowadays, guys, apparently that's considered offensive. So offensive, in fact, that the only solution some see is divorce.
Hey, Matt.
I'm not selling the car.
Yes, you are selling the car. I already told you. It's either the car or our family because I'm pretty much over it. Yes, I'm pretty much over it.
You're literally making 0 cents right now.
Matt, I am 1,000% serious that the more I think about it, it just pisses me off about how much money we spent on that car or how much money we could be saving if we got rid of your car.
We're not selling the car. There's no reason to sell the car.
Okay, whatever.
What are you talking about? What are you doing? Did you really just throw that out there?
Yes.
Okay,
No, you
why
can't
do
I
I don't care. Why would you throw it out the window?
Because you're making me angry. I already told you it's me or the car and you're not deciding. What?
She's acting like a total spoiled brat right now, even pouting. Her husband's trying to stay calm and rational, and she's threatening to leave him just because he won't sell a car. Sounds like a real catch, right? Honestly, I'd just keep the car and let her go. That's where we're going to wrap up today's episode. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.